Okay, process of time. This is what it was originally called, but now it's called Hello Mechabot. So basically we got this big old thing, and I'm going to show you how I actually made it. So let's start off with this little thing. So basically the way I get all these sounds and stuff is just by going to Sample-O-Matic and then getting something that I've already downloaded. So like these little things, and I had the orchestra hit, and then that's how you get that sound. And then you line it up precisely when it starts, like that. And that's basically how I made that. And then with this one, this is literally just a sample with a bit of that on it. So also with this one, I have some pitch, minus 0.48. And I have some of this EQ. So basically I just boosted up the high end and added a little bit to the low end. And then with this one, I usually just get these little drum things, and they're usually just pretty nice. And then with this one, I also have these just random samples. I have little cool things like that. This one is just this little thing, this sample from the C major scale video that I took. I also added minus 0.53 semitone shifted down, and some EQ where I took out the low end, which simultaneously put the high end, put a little bit of the up, and then absolutely boosted the frick out of it. This is the difference. And then I also added some delay, just because at some point the sample does have to end and I have to figure out how to do the cool thing. And this bass, if you're not on like television or something, or playing this on speaker, that's how I made that. After this is actually pretty cool. You may remember this from like the F&F mod, or if you're like me, probably from Scary Baboon. I basically just took a sample from that because it wasn't synced up with the 140 BPM. Basically all I did was just sync it up plus 0.86 semitones up, and some EQ to boost the low end a little bit. I don't know why this says versus imposter. This is just a quick riser. And then also this one, if you play Block, or you've actually heard about that, that's what this is. I don't actually know why I did that. It didn't really do lots. And so basically, that's what it adds. A little snippet of the rocket launcher theme. Yeah, all of these were just taken from my computer. Except with this part, I did take a little bit of I did add a little bit of that. A little zazz. I also took that. And that's how I made this cool song. Oh, and I have these over here in the full.
Street to a penthouse. Street to a penthouse, Miami Beach. Yeah, yo. Niggas talk crazy on tweets.
Yeah. So that's what that is. Except also, I want to show you something that's also really cool. I don't know why I called it 20 Byte Burger, but yeah, this song. If you want to know how I do this little cool thing, I just took Crystal Waters' Gypsy Woman and turned that into this cool little sample. I didn't actually have it fully. I had it over here. Basically, that's how I did that. I also added pitch distortion fuzz, and EQ to block out the high end, or else it sounds terrible. So that sounds like it's from like an old radio or something. Not an old radio, but like it was sampled from a video game. And this cool little thing adds some distortion and some EQ to, again, block out the high end, while also putting up that picture. And then these are just. But then it's not the same for here, where I took away one again, except I also add delay, distortion, you know, I'll add all that good stuff. But then this one,
Drinking and driving, I know it ain't safe. Like no safety. Big boy money, don't be calling me babe. I'm dogging her off, she's stalking to call me.
this one has distortion, EQ, except this Ozzifier chorus, like Ozzy Osbourne. So basically there are 2 extra voices, or I think.
Drinking and driving, I know it ain't safe. Like no safety. Big boy money.
And basically, I actually do that for lots of things, adding the Ozzifier. But it basically just makes everything sound pretty nice.
Drinking and driving, I know it ain't safe. Like no safety. Big boy money, don't be calling me babe.
Wait, hold up.
Drinking and driving, I know it ain't safe. Like no safety. Big boy money, don't be calling me.
No, it sounds terrible.
Drinking and driving.
I swear I've heard that somewhere. Like, just that. Oh, I think yeah.
Hey nigga, really got my chain.
So yeah, this definitely is not me talking. It's pretty obvious. Actually hear that. Oh, for the 20 people that actually thought that I just said the N-word, I didn't, I swear. I don't know why, but I just like to add little stuff like this. This one especially, I was trying to go for like just something that feels like you're in some type of purgatory or limbo or whatever. Something. It's just, I tried to give this a little bit of extra zazz. But then I figured out, wait a minute, this sounds amazing distorted and stuff. And I thought with this nice little stuff, it just takes everything and it just makes it sound way better. That's a tutorial for making literally any distorted music or stuff. This is how you do it. That shouldn't be your takeaway, but still. And then of course all of this was done in my beloved, don't mind that, Reaper. This thing is super customizable. I haven't actually customized it really. Except I can change the track color, which I really like. It makes everything, it just makes everything way better. I also made this thing. I don't know why I made it, but it's also pretty cool. It's this whole thing. I just drugged the band director. I got a brand new saxophone. I don't know what I was going for with that one, but still, it sounds pretty cool. Well, anyway, there's a video right here that you should probably watch. Please click it. Click it, please. Please click it.